time when I'm growling. Man, we oppressed. Hell nah, I ain't smiling. Dog, I'm still repeating 30 years of straight wildin'. I was constipated from the shit that was pounding. Now I'm walking right, I'm talking right, that pressure on me. Nothing but that grace, I would've died if that finally called me. Yeah. It's a miracle I'm still here. OG gave me counsel, you'll die if you show feel. Same thing apply up in the truth, I'm talking right here. When it's time to war, you got to slide on the right gear. And do that hard shit like a soldier. Niggas bugging out, ain't surprised, the script told us. Keep your eyes open, I can feel it in the air. It's about to get intense, they trying to see who they can scare. Yeah. Man, we train for the action. This war is not corner, so you know what we packing. I done had some bumps and bruises, I ain't perfect, but I'm striving. Action speed louder, so you know how I'm riding. Gateway narrow, man, you know I'm trying to slide in. Keep your mind dirty, cause them spirits, they'll pile in. I done had some bumps and bruises, I ain't perfect, but I'm striving. Action speed louder, so you know how I'm riding. Gateway narrow, man, you know I'm trying to slide in. Keep your mind dirty, cause them spirits, they'll pile in. Niggas ain't loyal, they coolin' with the enemies. They the same Jews that I thought was some kin to me. Christ told me whatever they do to you, they did to me. Romans 16:17, I let them be. Man, the purge on. You won't get lost in the sauce if you ain't girded and grind off in this word home. A righteous man, the old nature died. I'ma rely on these laws in his word, cause he never lied. When I learned I was Israel, I didn't cry. At the same time, the scales fell off my eye. John said the truth will make you free. If you ain't rolling high, rocking on the cool, I'ma let you be. A thin line between right and wrong. Pay attention to the signs and you'll know when a Jew gone. Different age, but the same song. Man, God know it, children, they'll holler when that pain on. I had some bumps and bruises, I ain't perfect, but I'm striving. Action speed louder, so you know how I'm riding. Gateway narrow, man, you know I'm trying to slide in. Keep your mind dirty, cause them spirits, they'll pile in. I had some bumps and bruises, I ain't perfect, but I'm striving. Action speed louder, so you know how I'm riding. Gateway narrow, man, you know I'm trying to slide in. Keep your mind dirty, cause them spirits, they'll pile in. He gon' provide a way. He told us watch. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. What we do to stay off in the spirit. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. What we do to stay off in the spirit. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. What we do to stay off in the spirit. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. What we do to stay off in the spirit. A wise man once told me, study, pray, apply. Keep your head on the swivel and you'll make it out. This ain't your Christian church, we living what these scriptures say. Jews that were cool played the fool, man, they went astray. What can I say? All I do is pray, keep it on me. Came in the truth by myself, I ain't got no homies. Free and checking on the cool, man, I keep them on me. Prove a friend, hidden sin, he can be a phony. Scrape my leg, hell yeah, I fell a couple times. If I tell you it the truth, I ain't never lying. If you can't show me in these scriptures, you're wasting your time. I'm just bitten for a minute, let me clear my mind. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. What we do to stay off in the spirit. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. What we do to stay off in the spirit. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. What we do to stay off in the spirit. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. Study, pray, apply. What we do to stay off in the spirit. See, he ordained elders to feed the congregation. The water starts from the top and splash in different places. If you would've, then there shouldn't be no talk about the order.
Yo. All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need to know. Blacks from city on the corner in your hood is where you finding us. Casting out imaginations, Christians might not like it, but we raising up an army exceedingly, we are rising up. We all about the mission, we living until the kingdom come. Destroyed for lack of knowledge, so that's what we here to give up. Listen to the people, cause although we have no equal, we out here living so evil and comfortable living feeble. All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need to know. Blacks and Hispanics is the Israelites you need to know. You ain't never gonna hear this from a pastor though. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. Think you coming in here with your sin, don't even try. Yo. All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need to know. Blacks and Hispanics is the Israelites you need to know. You ain't never gonna hear this from a pastor though. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. Think you coming in here with your sin, don't even try me on the mission. Telling Israel to repent before your time is up. Every city on the corner in your hood is where you finding us. Casting out imaginations, Christians might not like it, but we raising up an army exceedingly, we are rising up. We all about the mission, we living until the kingdom come. Destroyed for lack of knowledge, so that's what we here to give up. Listen to the people, cause although we have no equal, we out here living so evil and comfortable living feeble. All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need to know. Blacks and Hispanics is the Israelites you need to know. You ain't never gonna hear this from a pastor though. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. Think you coming in here with your sin, don't even try.
All right. Y'all see what time it is. It's 7 o'clock. Sunday afternoon, a.k.a. night, because the white man want to change the time. It's almost dark outside. So we here. We on the LIONZ Den radio show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Share the link. Get the viewers out. We got a lot of content we about to drop on y'all heads.
We got a lot tonight.
What they say on your bean top. About to bring some information out. We excited to get into it.
Bring it out.
But before we do, y'all know how we like to do. I want to introduce everybody first and foremost. We got Angry Man, a.k.a. Officer Mikey L. We got Officer Gaddy L.
Yes, sir.
We got Northern Kingdom Minuteman, Soldier Liaison. We got Sleepy Man, Swimming Man, Officer Gideon,
Catching Z's.
Damn. In the building.
and we got Captain Kim UL in the building.
That's right.
Agent K. Right. All right. So, can somebody call in? We got to make sure the phone line's working. I think it was last week or the week before. They cut the phone lines off the whole show.
Phone lines off.
407-494.
They worked for about 10 minutes.
5479.
Check.
Call in real quick. 407-494-5479. We got a lot of content, y'all. We've been to get into it. So before we do, Officer Michael, how was your week?
Sucked. No, shout out to the best music video. We got the phone call check.
Yes. Hey, Shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
Shalom, Captain. This is Sister J. Udai, and they're working.
Oh, praise. Sis, let me ask you this. Do you got our phone number saved in your phone?
I do.
All praise. Sis got us on the hotline. Thank you for calling in. The phone lines are working, so y'all know what to do. You can thank Sister J. Houdie in Detroit. All praise. Let's get to it. Mikey, what we got?
Hey, the #1 music video out.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the song, but the video was fire. The video was fire last night.
Live and Let.
Live and Let.
The Quest album.
Number one video out right now.
Right.
Across the whole, like, secular, whatever. That video is fire.
Yeah.
Right. All praises. I guess that's what he got for the week.
But that bomb was terrible. Yeah, that's all I got for the week. 5 music video.
Sound like we got somebody on the sound this week. All praises.
All praises.
Also, Gadiel, how was your week?
That's right.
Solid week, Cap.
Solid week.
Tired, but
Tired.
hey, all praises. I'm here.
You here?
Say all praise the Most High. Done with captivity until the morning.
I was until the morning. Hey, you retired. That boy retired. That boy say, I'm done with captivity.
Make that Milton money.
To the morning right now. Yeah.
All praise. Soldier, Eliezer, how was your week?
Solid week, Cap. Can't complain. Here with the brethren. All praise to the Most High. I saw something this week that was wild to me. I tried to give some advice.
Mm-hmm.
You know that superstition they have, how in the world you hear about if you walk under a ladder or something, certain things will happen, or if you sweep somebody's feet.
Right.
So long story short, somebody was sweeping at the job and they got into it. Literally, the dude was sick. He was like, "How the hell you gonna sweep my feet?" I say,
"Oh, damn!"
Within minutes, he's packing his stuff. Got fired on the spot, man, over some superstition.
Wow,
that's crazy.
You had to fire him or somebody? Or the other dude?
The other dude did.
Dang.
Yeah. And he was like, "I understand. You know, like I got a temper issue." Yeah, big
he made
time.
a big scene for real.
That big of a scene. He had to fire him.
He stopped what he was doing and said, "Hey, man, you know I believe in X, Y, and Z. If you would just believe in the commandments, you be all right." You know what I'm saying?
Northern Kingdom minute right there.
Yeah. Damn. Violence in the workplace.
Dang.
Yes, sir.
All praise. Most I be keeping you safe, man.
All praises.
Officer.
Hey, all praises.
How was your week?
It was good. Trying week, but hey, we still here. We alive. Right. All praises to the Father. So ain't no place I'd rather be with my brothers.
Right.
You know, so we in the building. We about to bring it out.
Right.
Amazing class last night. Very edifying.
Right,
so hey, all praises. I'm happy.
All praises. So, Captain Kimuel, how was your week, Cap?
Well, based on what he just said about that class, there shouldn't be no more questions about marriage. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
No, it was a rough week. So, all praises we here.
Right.
And we ended it on a positive note, I'm ready to get the show started.
Right. Well, y'all know what time it is. Let's get into it. It is time to go into the show, the Lions Den radio show where the Lions roar.
That's right.
What we got first, Cap?
Let's see. I forgot I did put this show together.
Put the show together to start.
Oh, damn. I don't know. Just pull up that first video.
Come on. First video. That ain't it.
Hey, wait a minute. Northern Kingdom? I thought we was opening with the Northern Kingdom.
No, we got Northern Kingdom throughout the show.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool.
We'll sprinkle throughout,
cool. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Plantation.
Yes.
You know, our people, we happy that we swapping plantations.
Right.
All right. Is this brother's gonna he's gonna show that he's happy that he's freed from the liberal plantation. And he's joining forces with a new slave master.
Wow.
Go and play that video.
We off the Democratic plantation. We done with the Democratic Party. We done with the Democrats. We off that plantation, baby. Come on, baby. We on the Republican train now. Trump 24, baby. Trump 24, baby. We done with the Democratic Party. That's right. You're our family and country. You're our family and country. Come on, baby.
For Donald Trump.
He's the only option. No other option.
No other option.
No other option.
Nah, there's other options.
Locked up yours.
They have my money, my overtime that I make. I barely get it back because they taxing my overtime. They giving my tax dollars to these prisoners that want to get transition. That's where my money going to. I need all my money in my pocket and I need it now.
Yeah, period. Right.
Kids.
That's
it's
right.
For the kids. That's the future of this country.
That's right.
For the kids.
For the kids. That's right.
So now look what they pulled.
They put a script.
Yes. Wow. Yes, we got to read it. Deuteronomy 20 and 4.
Wow.
Yes, they put Deuteronomy 20 and 4 on there.
With the American flag in the background.
With the American flag.
Groping at noonday.
Right. That's exactly it. You 100% on, bro.
The Walking Dead.
Hey, so they happy to be jumping off the Democratic plantation to jump on the Republican train, as he said, right? But you know, they think that things is gonna get better, or that all of those Trumpers really even want them in the room with them.
Right.
Yeah. The people are so no dumb they really are. They act like they wasn't alive the first time he was president.
Right.
Y'all, y'all was alive the first time and nothing happened.
Damn.
So
That's a heavy point, Cap.
That's
Heavy
crazy.
point.
Their life is the same way. Damn. It's gonna go back to where it was the first time. It's gonna be worse.
Hey, and even the people who trying to vote for Kamala, they act like she wasn't Joe Biden's vice president.
Right, exactly.
He didn't do nothing for black people either.
Exactly. Hey, go back to the start. I want y'all to hear what he said though. It's very important y'all pay attention to the words. Go ahead.
We off the Democratic plantation. We done with the Democratic Party. We done with the Democrats. We off that plantation, baby. Come on, baby. We on the Republican train now. Trump 24, baby.
Pause.
Trump 24, baby.
Notice his words. He said we off that plantation.
Right.
Yeah. Making inference that we just going to a different plantation.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
You on the Republican train plantation.
Right.
He didn't say we left the
Right. There you go.
We going to a new plantation.
Wow. That's what
We got a new master.
Right. Bro, that's crazy. But what I want y'all to see is the Bible is a true book. The Bible is a true book. Give me Revelation real quick.
Boy.
Revelation 12 and verse
On a
11.
certain level, you feel sorry for our people.
Right,
They got no hope.
Yep.
You look at them, they ain't got no hope.
Revelation 13:11.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth.
Beast is making reference to men, which is making reference to nations. Give me that Ecclesiastes 3:18 real quick. Another beast, which is what? Another kingdom.
Right.
Another rulership, another dominion. America. That's what it's talking about. Babylon the Great, America, Mystery Babylon, the harlot, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
That's what it's talking about. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 18. I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men that God might manifest them.
That what?
And that they might see that they themselves are beasts.
That what?
That they themselves are beasts.
So you dumb apologists that don't understand apologetics, pathetics, that don't understand the book of Revelations, it's talking about men, it's talking about kingdoms.
Right.
Ain't no red beast with big dragon feet. No, it's talking about men. Go back to Revelation.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast.
Another kingdom, another group of men. Read.
Coming out of the earth. And he had two horns.
It had two horns. This beast is built on politics. Freedom of religion, politics, that's what it's built on. When it has two horns, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. Read.
And he had two horns like a lamb.
Like a lamb, because on the onset you say, hey, they give you options. You can actually vote for who you want to rule over you. Right. This ain't a, what they call it? A dictatorship.
Right.
They give you options here in America. Read.
And he spoke as a dragon.
And he spoke as a dragon. How does it speak? Through its policies, through its religion, through its media. That is how it speaks. That is how America speaks. But understand, it's like a lamb. That's why he said, hey, we off the plantation. Because you think things are getting better. Yeah, it looks like a lamb. But behind it, more wickedness, more evil, which we're going to expose throughout the show, leading up to the election. Y'all got something else? Because if not, I got another preset. Okay.
Well, give me 1 Samuel 8. Because one of the brothers said, we got no other option.
Right.
We got no other option.
Right. He looked hopeless.
Hey, and listen, that's not a new thing with us. All right. 1 Samuel 8 and start at verse 4.
1 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 4. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah and said unto him, behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations.
So we wanted to be like all the other nations. So we rejected our God to be like all the other nations. Jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7. And the Lord said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee.
They don't reject you, Samuel.
But they have rejected me.
They reject the Lord. Go ahead.
That I should not reign over them.
It's just like when we go out on the street corners and we teach and they reject the word of God.
Right.
They're not rejecting us.
Right.
they're rejecting the Lord.
All praise. Hey, go to Isaiah 9:13 real quick, because you 100% correct, Cap. He said, what he said? Yeah, this the only way out, right? What he said?
No other option.
No other option.
Only other option.
Go back to that clip. Let's play it real quick, because guess what? This is the mindset of our people. It wasn't him. It was the other dude. It was the other dude.
Yeah, it was more towards the end.
Light-skinned dude.
Yeah.
Yep, him right there. Yeah. Go ahead. Press play on that.
No other option.
Go back. I want y'all to hear what he was saying. All right, right there.
For Donald Trump.
He's the only option. No other option.
He's the only option, no other option. All right, take it off. This is the mindset of black and brown people all across America.
Right.
And then y'all got the nerve to say what y'all doing for y'all people.
Right.
Meanwhile, while we out here teaching in the streets, while we out here teaching our young women how to dress, how to properly behave themselves, we teaching the young men to get a job, take care of your families, get an education, get a trade. Y'all sitting here thinking you doing something because you casting a vote for your oppressor to tell you what to do.
Damn.
And you take more pride in being part of the white man's political party than coming back to your true nationality as an Israelite.
Right.
And y'all look at us like we crazy. Unbelievable. The trick bag. I'm telling you, the white man put y'all in the trick bag. Give me Isaiah 9:13. Y'all got it?
Read that. Trump Jimmy's work, man.
Read that.
Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 13. For the people turned not unto him.
The what?
The people turned not unto him.
Y'all do not turn to God. He didn't say God is the only option. He said, man, it's Trump the only way.
Right.
Trump the only way. I'll be damned. Our forefathers done went through slavery. We done went through redlining. We done went through Jim Crow. We done went through KKK. We done made it through all that. And you think Trump the only person that can deliver you out of the situation you in?
The only way.
You got to be. Your forefathers were on slave ships for 3 months, 4, 5, 6 months.
No.
And made it. And somehow we still here today. And you put all that. And you say Trump the man that can get us out of this. No. This ain't no man problem.
And damn, Trump daddy was the captain of the ship.
Right.
Yeah.
God got an issue with us right now. He the only option. He's the only solution. But y'all don't want to acknowledge that. Read that verse, please.
For the people turned not unto him that smiteth
y'all
them.
Don't turn to the man that smites you. God put us in this situation. Read.
Neither do they seek the Lord of hosts.
Hold on, what?
Neither do they seek the Lord of hosts.
When has anybody ever said we need to come together for God?
Right.
We need to make sure we put a God-fearing person in office. We need to make sure we get somebody that stands on the morals and principles of the Bible.
Right.
Nah, they don't do that. When Kamala Harris say, you at the wrong rally, what y'all do? Y'all clap and dance and be excited for it.
Right.
And then when she come to church, you happy for that. And you think she a Christian. Y'all are idiots. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man.
What's wrong with you?
You niggas are crazy. You never built a building over one.
Hey, Captain, line back over you real quick.
Bring it out.
Hey, go to Isaiah 28:15. Because it's interesting, this brother talking about we ain't got no other hope, basically.
Right.
Meanwhile, like we brought out last week, Trump is out here saying when he gets in office, he's going to make sure ain't no critical race theory.
Right.
Yeah. Bad enough they're already taking out the books.
Yeah.
He's one of the reasons why you disconnected. Like we was at camp yesterday, you was talking to a young man about KKK. He was like, what is that?
Yep.
Right.
They don't even understand what happened 50 years ago.
Right.
Isaiah 28, verse 15.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15.
This is what our people doing.
Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
Because you still agreeing with the system that's oppressing you. Just because you jumping from Democrat to Republican, newsflash, we was Republicans way back when.
Exactly.
It didn't fix anything.
Exactly.
Yep. Read.
And with hell are we at agreement.
You literally are saying you okay with your people being enslaved because to your point, he's talking about we're going from one plantation to basically another one. Read.
With the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
The reason why I wanted that point is he talking about what's so bad. Last time Trump was president, hell and death followed. COVID-19.
Right.
COVID-19, Negro. That's what followed. China. Right. Read.
For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Right, it's falsehood. So ultimately, like the Bible said, hand joining hand, you might have COVID, 19.5 now.
Yeah.
It's something coming. Matter of fact, it may just be a bomb coming from Iran.
Hey, for real.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I think back to how, I think it was Bishop Yawasat brought this out about our relationship with our oppressor, like a father-son type of relationship, right? Hey, get that in 2 Kings 16:7. 2 Kings 16:7. Because, again, he's talking about, well, we jumped off of the Democratic plantation onto the Republican train, headed to the Republican plantation. Read that.
Nope. 2 Kings chapter 16 and verse 7.
Yep.
So Ahaz sent messengers to Geopolitics.
Oh, come on. Do that again, man.
So Ahaz sent messengers to
Tiglath-Pileser. Tiglath-Pileser, brother. Come on, brother. You act like you ain't never read that before.
Do not be the reader for Hidden History today. Y'all seen the show today.
Right.
Do not be that same reader now.
Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, saying, I am thy servant and thy son.
And thy what?
And thy son.
That's their father-son relationship. And that was a king of Israel saying to the heathen, I am thy servant and thy son. Read on.
I am thy servant and thy son. Come up and save me out of the hand of the king of Assyria, and out of the hand
king of Syria. Go ahead.
And the hand of the king of Israel, which rise up against me.
So that father-son relationship. That's why in Lamentations say we look for a nation that cannot save us. Fire.
Hey, we didn't read the scripture that they posted.
Oh, yeah. With the American flag.
American flag.
You gotta read that script.
Yeah, you got to read that because that's some blasphemy right there. Man.
Yes, sir. This is Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse 4.
Yep.
For the Lord your God is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies.
You see that? That's why we read that scripture. Because they referring to Trump as a God.
To save you.
Damn.
And what's crazy, Cap, is when we read Revelation 13, verse 10, we read that a lot about he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. The Christian church would never understand that when you read to verse 11 and it talks about the beast that speaks like a lamb. That's talking about this country. But if you can't identify who your enemies are,
there you go.
You'll never be able to see that beast.
There you go.
Boom!
You in the spirit.
There you go. All right, delayed reaction, but okay.
Hey, we gonna skip ahead because we gonna go over reparations. I got a whole section on reparations.
Got you.
We gonna skip ahead to the third one.
Let's do it.
Go to the third one. Women becoming accountable for abortions. Oh, and I got a video on that too. Freaking what's the lady name? Obama freaking white. Oh
Michelle
my God.
Michelle.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna play the video?
All right, play number 3. Come on, let's go. We got a lot of stuff, brothers. We got a lot of content today.
Lord of mercy.
Boy.
Come on, IT.
Lord of mercy. No, that's not number 3. Cap just said. It says women being accountable, a.k.a. abortion. That's what it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
He can't.
Republican Lieutenant Governor.
Hold on, man. I was going to make a joke. Gosh, doggone it. They couldn't find the video the same way women can't find blame. They like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm blind. I am blind. All right.
I think we're going to play this to like a minute, right around a minute. But go ahead. I'll tell you when to stop.
Republican Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson says abortion in this country is about women not being able to be responsible enough to, quote, keep your skirt down.
Yeah, the new video clip is part of a Democratic Attorney General Josh Stein's first ads released today in North Carolina's governor's race. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live in Raleigh with a closer look. Michael.
And that statement Robinson made has not been reported on before. And today, Attorney General Stein talked to me about why he wanted that to be part of the first message he sends to voters here in the general election.
For me, there's no compromise on abortion.
The first ads from Democratic Attorney General Josh Stein in the North Carolina governor's race feature a compilation of statements Republican Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson has made on abortion. That includes this Facebook Live video from 2019.
Abortion in this country is not about protecting the lives of mothers. It's about killing a child because you aren't responsible enough to keep your skirt down.
I talked to Stein following Tuesday's Council of State meeting, which Robinson did not attend.
It's incredibly distressing the way he talks about women. And the ad really speaks for itself because the lieutenant governor is speaking for himself.
Robinson's
All right, pause.
He wants.
That's all we need right there. Now, see, he's speaking the truth.
Right.
And then here comes the white man.
Yep.
Right behind it. I want y'all to go back a little bit. I want just to the beginning of where he said, just the beginning of his ad. You ain't got to go back far. Go, yeah. Right to the beginning of that. I want you to listen to his ad and then listen to the white man coming behind him trying to clean things up.
Watch it.
Abortion in this country is not about protecting the lives of mothers. It's about killing a child because you aren't responsible enough to keep your skirt down.
I talked to Stein following Tuesday's Council of State meeting, which Robinson did not attend.
It's incredibly distressing the way he talks about women. And the ad really speaks for itself because the lieutenant governor is speaking for himself.
Robinson's campaign says he wants to restrict abortion after a fetal heart.
So, I mean, he's telling the truth.
Right.
Because we say this all the time. Women don't have no accountability. They always want to blame the man, but, what was it, about a year ago when the brother came up with, now you're a single mom, right? The single mom. So going into what? Women not having accountability.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
But the white man, he understands, hey, man, y'all messing up our money.
Right. 100%. 100%. And you hit it on the head. What it's going into, they love abortion. Play the Michelle Obama video because he's going into the same thing. He gave you the truth. Now I'm gonna show you where the woman's coming from. Come on out you.
Now you're a single mom.
And they do always go to that extreme.
There you go. And that's what Michelle Obama did. Everything she go is the most extreme situations ever known to man.
Right.
Go ahead, press play on this.
So to the men who love us, let me just try to paint a picture of what it will feel like if America, the wealthiest nation on earth, keeps revoking basic care from its women.
Pause.
And
what is basic care is an abortion?
Right.
That's basic care?
Right.
Wow. Death is basic care.
Right to kill.
Wow. Go ahead, press play.
How it will affect every single woman in your life. Your girlfriend could be the one in legal jeopardy if she.
If you love the woman around, you wouldn't have no girlfriend.
Right.
Give me that Leviticus real quick.
Right.
And this is how backwards America is, and this is why it's in the situation. The first woman she brings up in your life is a girlfriend. We don't do. This is why Israelites don't deal with politics.
That's right.
Y'all ain't got nothing to do with us. We do what the Bible say. Ain't no damn boyfriends or girlfriends in the Bible.
Right.
Read that.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother.
Whoa, my brother. I need whore. Do not prostitute thy daughter.
All praises, you're pure. You clearly never had one.
You did not watch the show today, did you?
My brother is out of it right now. 19 and 29. 19 and 29.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her
to what?
To be a whore.
Being a girlfriend or having a boyfriend is causing your woman to be a whore. Meanwhile, back at the ranch of America, where Babylon the Great is, the former queen of Babylon is saying, what if you have, she's forcing this on everybody. Because you know what? Whoredom is normalized here in America.
Right.
Because this is the place where you can do whatever you want. That's why in Revelation 18 and 4, it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, where all the wicked spirits are housed. So,
we ain't got a sound by the bishop saying whore. Come on, man. What we doing, bro? What are we doing?
So the first person that comes up, the first thing she brings up scenario is your girlfriend.
Right.
We don't give a damn. We don't deal with girlfriends. Go ahead, press play.
Needs a pill from out of state or overseas.
What pill she need? She need a what they call it? Day 2? What is day?
The day
Plan
after.
B pill. That's what it's talking. This is murder.
F.
It's called murder, Michelle Obama. And you trying to make me feel guilty because I want my girlfriend to be pregnant or my wife to be pregnant and she can't.
Right.
And I want her to get a plan. Y'all, this is. Give me that about the naughtiness of bewitching.
Yep.
This is us being hypnotized. They push murder like it's nothing now. And you say, man, you know what? That's true, man. What if she can't get a Plan B pill? And you sit there and you sympathize with this. Right. Come on, man. You got to call a spade a spade. This is murder. This is abortion. This is no accountability, as the brother just said. Go ahead.
Hey, Cat, she's appeasing to the whoremonger.
There you go.
Because the whoremonger Negro is like, damn, son, for real. I can't.
Why ain't you run for president, Michelle?
Yo, she right, son. Damn, it's Trump in office, bro. We ain't gonna be able to do that no more.
Somebody said let her give them to her children.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
But she got 2 kids.
Right.
Go ahead, read that.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 12. For the bewitching of naughtiness.
For the what?
For the bewitching of naughtiness.
The bewitching of naughtiness. That is what you're seeing right here. They put it right in front of you. They make it plain. They put it in give me Isaiah 10 and 1. They put it in their political agenda.
Right.
Of murder and death, but you
Right.
can't even see it.
Right.
You just accept it as, hey, that's what it is. It is what it is. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
What do they do?
Decree unrighteous decrees.
This is an unrighteous decree for you to be what's the word I'm looking for? Rallying for death.
Right.
Go ahead, read.
That decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
And right grievousness which they have prescribed. I like that word, boy.
Yeah.
The Bible's beautiful. Y'all ain't know prescriptions was in the Bible. So, and God tell you, the stuff that they prescribe, that they give you, is death and evil and wickedness. Go ahead, press play.
Or if she has to travel across state lines because the local clinic closed up. Your wife or mother could be the ones at higher risk of dying from undiagnosed cervical cancer because they have no access to regular.
Here you go again. You see, they go to the extreme. What if your wife has cervical cancer? Oh, let's take the call. Let's take the call.
I'm going to call it.
Let's see if we got a simple black woman or if we got a righteous. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment, and where you calling from?
Hey, fellas, how y'all doing? It's El Cinder, small town, Pennsylvania.
El Cinder, my brother.
Yeah, hey man, look, I believe in the scriptures 100%. You guys have educated me so much, you know.
Right.
Okay, now this is what I'm trying to figure out here. Joseph went. I'm on the subject. It sounds like I'm not, but I am.
Okay.
Joseph went into Egypt, and he had a friend at first, although he wasn't his blood. Remember the first Pharaoh? Then the Pharaoh died, right?
Right.
Okay, you got me.
Yep.
Okay, now Daniel in the lion's den. That particular guy, he really didn't want to throw him in the den.
Right.
He was trying to get around. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So, what do you think about the fact that you can still have the right to assemble and freedom of religion? So you won't have to jump out of a window and let them ease you to the ground and all that like they did Paul, because you got a freedom of religion and a right to assemble, and we can spread the gospel for the 12 tribes. That's what I'm saying. That's why I would prefer the Benjamite to win over the Edomite. You see what I'm saying?
Don't tell me you talking about voting, brother. Come on, brother. Don't fall off the horse on me.
No.
Bro,
whether I vote or not, what I'm saying is that woman she is the seed of that Benjamite.
No, sir.
No. She's an Indian. She's an Indian.
Nobody with that.
Her father is Donald Harris, which is a good joke.
We went into this. He's an Indian. He's an Indian man. Yep, they changed.
Okay. Well, see, I don't mind being correct.
Yeah, no, you good. You good.
But the point I'm getting at is that under that Pharaoh, the first Pharaoh that Joseph had,
it was better.
It would be better to be under him to spread the gospel, so we won't be jumping out of windows like, oh, that's all I'm saying.
No, you good. I get exactly what you're saying, but guess what? Go to Proverbs 21:1. And persecution gonna come regardless of who in the office. And like you said, just like the example that you gave, which was a great example, when Daniel was there, Daniel did a lot for who was that? Nebuchadnezzar. He did a lot. He showed him the visions, but he still had to throw him and then the Lord had to take over from there. Same thing with Paul. Paul was good with everybody, but the Lord had to save him. Read that, Proverbs 21. Listen good to this.
Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
The king's heart, whether it's a woman, whether it's a man, those in rulership, the Most High God has them in his control. Read.
As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
So whatever he want to do, that's what he going to do no matter who in office. You understand that?
I got you. 100%.
All praise.
I see what you're saying, Almighty God. Now look, one more thing I want to pass by you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. When they give these like the Sister Obama lady and everything, when they be talking about this abortion stuff, what first pops to my mind is under the freedom of religion, those laws, statutes, and commandments were not given to that whole population out there. So when they have an abortion, are they sinning against the God of Israel? Because God of Israel never gave them laws, statutes, and commandments. You see what I'm getting at? Now, if she was running for the office of Israel, then I could see her clashing. But she's running from the office of the Great Babylon. And we just under the civil laws of the Great Babylon, under this, yet this day in captivity for the iniquities of your fathers, right?
100%
so what
correct.
I'm saying is, I'm just confused at the point that she's running for the multitude, but the law, statutes, and commandments was specifically given to Israel. So it would be a sin for us to do the abortion, but it's not a sin for a white woman to have an abortion. That's what I'm thinking.
Right. Well, remember, at the end of the day, we don't care who's in political office. This is just temporary until we get in. And when we rule the earth, when you read Isaiah 2, everybody's gonna fall in line with the law, statutes, and commandments, just like we did before with John Hyrcanus. We taught everybody the commandments, and it will be thus again. But like you say, is she wrong right now? She can do whatever the hell they can do, whatever the hell they want to do. But when we in rulership, everybody gonna fall in line with the commandments.
Right, but in the end, they still got 12 gates with the names of the 12 tribes of the children.
There you go. There you go.
So whether they fall in line or not, they ain't got no gate. Right?
And just an example for you of that, the nation still got to fall in line. When John the Baptist was there with Herod, he told her, "Hey, you can't take your sister's wife."
Right.
So they still got some level of moral duties that they got to adhere to pertaining to the commandments.
That makes all the sense in the world, brother. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you, my man. Y'all take care, brother.
And just, I want to go ahead. You can cut the call. Just to further expound upon that, remember, when you read, they couldn't partake in the Passover. There were certain things they couldn't do. But the other laws, he said, hey, no, y'all got to do this. Got to do that. Got to do that.
Hey, Cap. I don't want to go
too long on it. Now, where you going? Where you going? All right.
Psalms 94 and 20.
There you go. Bring it out.
Yep.
Dealing with the law.
Psalms 94 and 20.
The book of Psalm, chapter 94 and verse 20. Excuse me. Psalm chapter 94 and verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law?
That's what they do. They frame mischief by law. Mischief is sin.
Right.
So murder is still murder, bro.
Right.
So that's what they're legalizing, and that's why you went to that in Isaiah 10 and 1. Go ahead, Cap.
All praise. No, that was the perfect precept, Cap. That was the perfect precept. Go ahead, press play on the video. So now you're talking about cancer. Go ahead.
Gynecological care. Your daughter could be the one too terrified to call the doctor if she's bleeding during an unexpected pregnancy.
Pause. Ain't no unexpected pregnancies. You see, all these situations, where do they stem from? Sin. Right. How about we just stop the sinning and we wouldn't be in these predicaments? Give me that in Sirach 7.
You got kids. You got a lot of kids.
Right.
Was any of them unexpected?
Hey, no.
You knew what you was doing. She knew what she was doing.
You know way in advance. You know, like 9 months earlier.
We expected this news.
Right. Unexpected present.
Oh,
Give me that.
goodness.
Is that what I want?
Yes, sir.
Read it.
Sirach, chapter 7 and verse 24.
Uh-huh.
Hast thou daughters?
Hast thou what?
Hast thou daughters?
Hast thou daughters? Read.
Have care of their body.
You see that? You won't be worrying about no unexpected pregnancies if you have a care for her body. But is Michelle Obama going to teach you that? No. Because look at her 2 daughters out here.
Right.
Smoking and drinking and dressed half naked all over
They
the
might
place.
have some unexpected pregnancies.
well, not with Michelle Obama. They're going to get abortions. Because they got only the best care.
Right.
Which is what they want to consider care.
Damn.
Read.
And show not thyself cheerful toward them.
Read.
Marry thy daughter.
Oh, do what?
Marry thy daughter.
You won't hear her say nothing about marriage.
Right.
As it pertains to abortion.
Right.
You want to stop abortions? Push marriage. You want to stop STDs? Push marriage.
Right.
You want to stop all these different things? It all starts with marriage.
Bring it out.
You want to stop single-parent households? Push marriage. It's that simple.
Right.
But is any politician standing on marriage? No. They standing on things that make them money. Marriage don't make them money. They only get one check when it's marriage.
Yep.
They get the sign off on the certificate, and that's it. But when you got abortion, you got legal fees, you got doctor fees, you got doctor visits, you got single-parent households, you got STDs, you got cancer, you got AIDS, you got syphilis, you got antibiotics, you got mental health care.
Yep.
It's all
of that.
They got it. They like,
All of that wrapped up.
no. We don't want no marriage.
Right.
Without marriage, we making billions of dollars.
Right.
But when you got marriage, you got sense of self. You got identity. You got self-love. You got generational wealth.
Right.
You got what do they call when you hand something down after you die? Inheritance.
Inheritance,
Right.
yes.
Right.
All of that, you keep the money in house.
Right.
But guess what? What they give us, they say, nah, here go this Plan B pill.
Right.
Here go food stamps if you do want to keep them, but he can't be in the household.
Right.
That's what they give black people. But we on to you. We on to you now. Go ahead. Was you reading or was we playing the video?
I was reading.
Read.
Marry thy daughter.
Do what?
Marry thy daughter.
Read.
And so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
You see that? Marriage. Press play on the video.
Niece could be the one miscarrying in her bathtub after the hospital turned her away.
Another
This will
extreme.
not just affect women. It will affect you and your sons. The devastating consequences of teen pregnancy won't be born.
Damn. What? You see this? Yeah. Hello? Nobody just randomly gets pregnant. Give me 1 Timothy 5:14. This is gonna damage your sons too. Because now she's gonna get pregnant and he's gonna have to be a father. Well, what happened? Who said they're having sex, Michelle Obama? How about we teach them to not have sex? I don't forgot the word. The word just left my mind. What's it called?
Abstinence.
Abstinence.
Right.
What happened to abstinence? Even I'm younger. When I was young, they pushed abstinence. Now they don't even push it no more. They just like, hey, Plan B. That's what you need, boss. Condoms. Go ahead, read that.
1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 14. I will, therefore, that the younger woman marry.
Hold on, they what?
That the younger woman marry.
What happened to marriage? The Bible says that the younger woman should marry, not get Plan B. That's what what? Can you show me somewhere reference where we supposed to get Plan B? What? The Bible says shotgun wedding. That's what the Bible says.
Right, right.
Read it again.
I will, therefore, that the younger woman.
And if you got a younger woman, what do you got? A younger man. And they gonna get married.
Well,
That's what the
hopefully.
Bible says. Right. Read.
That the younger woman marry.
The Bible says they're supposed to marry.
Bear children.
Hold on. Michelle Obama is telling us to do the opposite.
Right.
He said, you young women, y'all need to be young, single, and free. You don't need to be having no children. Get Plan B, get an abortion, and get the hell up out of here. But the Bible's saying, get married, have children. Right. Somebody's not looking godly to me. I don't know. It ain't lining up with the scriptures. That's all I'm saying. Press play on the video.
By young girls, but also by the young men who are the fathers. They too will have their dreams of going to college. Their entire future is totally upended by an unwanted pregnancy. If you and your partner are expecting a child, you will be right by her side at the checkups, terrified if her blood pressure is too high or if there's an issue with the placenta, or if the ultrasound shows that the embryo was implanted in the wrong place, and the doctors aren't sure that they can intervene to keep the woman you love safe. If your wife is shivering and bleeding on the operating room table,
you see this? The extreme.
Every example she gives is extreme.
Right. Go ahead, press play.
A routine delivery gone bad. Her pressure dropping as she loses more and more blood, or some unforeseen infection spreads and her doctors aren't sure if they can act. You will be the one praying that it's not too late. You will be the one pleading for somebody, anybody, to do something. And then there is the tragic but very real possibility.
That's good on that. So as you see what extremes they go through to try to pull on your heartstrings. You ain't fooling nobody. I don't know if y'all know or not, but black people had babies in slavery.
Right.
Now you telling me in 2024, it's more dangerous to go in today's healthcare system and have a baby than it was in slavery? With a man that 5 minutes before, he might have slit your stomach open and killed your child, but now you telling me in the hospital it's more dangerous. Okay. Y'all, hey, stop letting these politicians get in y'all head. There's a God. And the God that we serve says, be fruitful and multiply.
That's right.
Give me that in Exodus real quick. I'm going to show you another instance when we were in slavery. And we didn't have no birth control, and somehow the babies came out healthy. They didn't have no sonograms. They didn't have no heartbeat, none of that stuff.
They wasn't laying there shivering on the table.
You didn't know what type of baby you was going to have. None of it. And somehow we were growing in size. You got what I want?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Exodus chapter 1 and verse 11. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burden.
Read.
And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses.
Read.
But the more they afflicted them.
Hold on. So we was in slavery. The more they afflicted them, what?
The more they multiplied.
Now, you tell me, how the hell was we multiplying in affliction? Sounds like the technology of 2 BC or 1, whatever we was in. Whatever year it was, BC, was good enough then. But I guess the body may have changed with the AI, and now the bodies are different. Last I checked, it still come out that same little hole. The cervix opens up, and the baby pops out.
Right.
So if that's still the case, then guess what? Faith in God is good enough. But a lot of y'all don't believe in God. Go ahead.
I'm back you up when I said faith in God. 1 Timothy chapter 2.
Bring it out.
1 Timothy chapter 2, because you said something heavy. Faith in God. These sisters don't have no faith in God. That's why they hoes.
Right.
That's why they hoes. And all of this is a scheme to hide your sin. That's all. That's what all of this
hoes
is.
With a W.
Yeah, with a W. From the Plan B to the condoms to the contraceptives, all of that is to hide your sin. And then when they get old and washed up and can't have no kids, Fox, you wonder why you bitter in life.
That once you want to get married.
Right. 1 Timothy chapter 2, read verse 12, then jump to verse 15.
Yes, sir. 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach.
So Michelle Obama shouldn't be up there running her mouth. Neither should whatever her name is, Harris. Read.
Nor to usurp authority over the man.
Trying to appease to the man and his evil that he does with the black woman. Read.
But to be in silence. Verse 15.
I'm sorry, just keep reading.
Yes, sir. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
We just had a prime example of that. Like what you was talking about yesterday, Cap. This is truly shaping up to be the Babylon, the great whore. You literally seeing it play out, right? Read.
Notwithstanding. She shall be saved.
She shall be what?
Saved in childbearing.
So when them pains come on, like you said in ancient Egypt, I'm quite sure there was no epidural going on and all of that.
Nope.
But they were saved in childbearing how?
If they continue in faith.
In what?
In faith.
In faith. Faith in God. Read.
And charity.
And have charity.
And holiness.
And applying God's holiness, his commandments.
With sobriety.
With sobriety. That's how our sisters were saved. Not according to what Michelle Obama talking about.
Right.
Hey, get Ciroc 30 and 3 right quick.
Bring it out.
Just bringing one. Ciroc 30 and 3. 30 and I'm sorry. Not 30 and 3. 30 and 13.
Ciroc, chapter 30 and verse 13. chastise thy son and hold him to labor.
Go ahead.
Lest his lewd behavior.
Let's what?
His lewd behavior.
Because that's when he going around being a coxman. That's when he going around throwing getting these girls pregnant. Go ahead.
Be an offense unto thee.
So if you raise your sons right, then you ain't got to worry about what she was talking about. Your son, his girlfriend pregnant, and she laying on the Hey, we done with that.
I got one more. We got to go to this one because she dealt with all the extremes. I'm going to deal with the extreme that God deals with. Give me Sirach 23 and start at verse 16. Because what Captain brought out, what the officer brought out, it all goes back to the same thing. Sin, the lack of accountability, and sin. Read that. We're going to read from 16 all the way down to 24. Read that.
Sir. Sirach, chapter 23 and verse 16. 2 sorts of men multiply sin.
There's 2 sorts of men that multiply sin and put our sisters in these situations. She ain't going to teach them how to be a godly man. She's just going to make excuses for them to continue. Read.
And the third will bring wrath.
All right. Who want to call in the middle of my soliloquy? Oh, they hung up. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
Hey, shalom, prophets. This is Micah, Cincinnati camp.
What's going on, brother Michael? What's your question or comment?
Hey, they should ask Michelle Obama how many abortions she and Barack Obama had.
Right.
Since she's pushing it. They should ask Kamala Harris how many abortions did she have.
Right.
That's all I wanted to say.
She might not be honest about that answer.
Woman lie. Did y'all say it was another call? They hung up.
Hold it for a second.
All right.
Let Cap get this out.
Keep reading. Nah, don't tell them that. They won't turn it back on. Leave the phone lines on.
That
Go
is
ahead.
true.
Read that.
Sirach, chapter 23 and verse 16. 2 sorts of men.
Read it quick.
Multiply sin, and the third will bring wrath.
Read.
A hot mind is as a burning fire. It will never be quenched till it be consumed.
Read.
A fornicator.
Hey, what?
A fornicator in the body of his flesh will never cease till he had kindled a fire.
This is what Michelle Obama don't understand. You making it easy for a fornicator.
Right.
Don't do right.
Right.
Go ahead, take the call. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
Lot of mercy.
Hey.
Kofi.
Brother Kofi.
Yeah. What's going on, gentlemen?
Nothing much. Shalom.
Yeah, I just called to make a little comment on the topic I on. With Michelle Obama, I say she's just pushing the agenda of population control,
right?
Which her husband helped to be a part of earlier when he was in as president, and he do the gay marriage thing. So that's another way of population control, because man and man together and woman together, that's no children.
Right.
As well as if be doing the abortion thing. So she just continuing the agenda. She's part of the agenda what her husband done been a part of. So that's how I look at it.
Yep. No, she carrying out the same thing her husband was doing.
Yeah, so
all praise.
You have a blessed night.
All right, thank you for calling in, Brother Kofi.
Yes, sir.
17.
Verse 17. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger.
That's what they don't understand. These people going to keep whoremongering if you keep giving them an out.
Right.
If you want to keep giving them an out, they're going to keep doing it.
Yep.
Read.
He will not leave off till he die.
Read.
A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me?
Why do they say who sees me? Because you're dumb behind giving them a way out with a doggone abortion pill. Everybody gonna see when you got 20 different kids from 20 different women. But this system, America, they want to pacify sin. They want to make it okay for you to sin. Read.
I am compassed about with darkness. The walls cover me, and nobody seeth me.
Read.
What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins.
Read.
Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Read.
Beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
So y'all want to cover up the hole and the whoremonger, but God sees all that. You can cover it up all you want to with your abortion pills, your plan B. God sees it. And guess what? Because you're the judge, you're going to receive that judgment for allowing them to do it. Read.
He knew all things ere ever they were created.
Read.
And also after they were perfected, he looked upon them all.
Read.
This man.
Who?
This man.
Guess what? Even though you want to pacify the sin, God still got punishment for
That's
him.
right.
Read.
Shall be punished in the streets of the city.
Read.
And where he suspected not, he shall be taken.
Why does he not suspect anything to happen? Because America let him do it. America say, you good, get the plan B, brother. Sleep with as many women as you want. Get plan B, wear condoms, all these different things. But that ain't right. Read.
And thus shall it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband, and bringeth in an heir by another.
Read.
For first she hath disobeyed the law of the Most High.
See, you talking about girlfriends, partners. Ain't none of that going on in the Bible. Wife.
You know what that's saying? There's no boundaries.
There you go.
There's no boundaries in our relationships that today.
Right.
Go ahead.
Keep reading.
And secondly, she had trespassed against her own husband.
Read.
And thirdly,
she
had played the whore in adultery.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
This is what's going on. This is what your politicians want you to do.
Right.
Play the whore, be in the midst of adultery. Read.
And brought children by another man. She shall be brought out into the congregation.
God says, forget all that. These type of women, they're going to be brought forth in front of the congregation. Read.
An inquisition.
And what?
An inquisition.
Inquisition.
Shall be made of her children.
Shall be made of her children. So God got the solution. God says, I got the answer for when you have these children. I tell you how to handle it. But y'all want to use America's solution to solve problems.
Right.
God already gave you the solution to answer all these questions that's going on. Right. Go ahead, Kat.
Verse 24 was Maury.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Now let's go to the next video, which segues perfect that Cap had set up about the STDs. Come on, IT. Y'all only had 30 minutes to get it ready. Damn. Sheesh. You want to segue, Cap?
The most STDs in the U.S.
That was perfect because you just broke down that whoremonger. So let's do it.
So look, when you have Plan B, what does it lead to? More sex outside of marriage. Outside of marriage, which God says is sin. When you read Hebrews 13:4, he says he judges them. How does God judge those that have sex outside of marriage? Play the video.
With the most STDs in the U.S., first of all, the state in the U.S. with the fewest STDs is Alaska. Then what is the state with the most?
Take the call. Hey, Shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
Shalom. Most time Christ.
Brother Job.
Brother Job calling from Jackson, Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
Calling from the SIP.
The sippy, the pissy. No, let me stop. But when I was young though, they used to be like pissy, sippy. But yeah, that ain't Trump. Hey, that was hot. They hit y'all. I had to look up Lions Den, and I looked up IURC Orlando, then I looked up IURC Lions Den, then it popped up IURC Orlando. I'm like, these folks is crazy.
They got us blocked, bruh.
I'm sorry, but I was gonna, wait to comment on some shit, but I might call back in, if I had something to say. Last week I had it was something I had to say about that damn, what's her name?
Kamala.
Shit, Kamala. How you say Kamala?
I don't know.
Kamala. I don't know, yeah. It's like, it was something about like, she like, oh yeah, she was visiting the black churches.
Yep.
I forgot. Don't worry about it. Thank you, man.
all praise.
Okay, no. I was talking to the nurse. I forgot. She came in. I said, "Damn, I forgot." But I was there. She visiting. I don't know if y'all went over there last week, but anyway, I'm talking about it. She visiting all these black churches and all that. But like I think they said on Patient Saints, they never seen that in the eight-legged freak guy. Whatever. I mean,
Nah, we got you, Brother Joe. We're going to bring it out for you, all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise.
So, press play on that.
most STDs, 5th place, Louisiana. Louisiana ranks among the top states in the nation for HIV.
Pause.
4th place.
What goes on in Louisiana? They got a lot of HBCUs.
Yep.
They got Mardi Gras.
Yep.
A lot of sin takes place in Louisiana because it ain't the largest as far as persons, but sex and lewdness, it's a party city.
And liquor and beads.
Right. Press play.
Going to Georgia.
Georgia is also more serious when it comes to HIV.
Y'all know what's going on out there. A lot of flaming flamingos. Press play.
Diagnosis, and the state is very serious when it comes to AIDS. 3rd place, Texas. Texas has a 36% annual growth rate in AIDS, and older people with AIDS are on the rise, with same-sex transmission accounting for more than 60% of the cases. 2nd place, California.
Did you hear that? That's what you were talking about. Same sex.
Yep.
Accounting for 60%. Talk. Go ahead.
California has about 4,200 HIV diagnoses, showing that the state is equally challenged when it comes to HIV. Before the first place is announced, say in the comments section, how many members of your family have an STD? I have 3 in my fucking family with STDs. The #1 state has as many STDs as there are epidemics, most of which are due to social issues in the state involving inappropriate relationships between teachers and students. That state is Florida. What is the state with
I was hoping I see the movie that Florida.
You should have known it was going to be Florida. Now, surprisingly, what a lot of people don't know, I was just about to hit that. What a lot of people don't know is Florida is retirement place. So what do they, and it's crazy when you think about it because a lot of these people are old and married. But what they swingers.
They swingers.
I know Yahaziel and Captain Kimiel know they deal in them communities working. These people, this stuff is real. Esau is a wicked, perverse people. I'd imagine in Palm Beach area, all down there, the Villages area.
The Villages is terrible.
You think it's the young people, it's the old white folks with money. They sit there, they pass their wives, pass their husbands around. That's why the STDs is rampant.
Hey, Cap, that's what I was talking also to Yahaziel about this too. You know, the Lord trying to protect us when he say don't marry them. Because our sisters will marry them and they become community booty to them. You know, I've seen it.
Hey, even when you speak to a lot of people at work, like, and they deal with multiple different women and they got baby mamas over here and a whole bunch of kids, I usually ask them, like, you never thought about getting married, having kids, settling down? They always same thing. Oh, that's boring. That's boring. Same thing with our people. Esau is always, it's boring. But like you said, Cap, the Most High, he's here for our safety. He gave us these laws, these instructions for our help, so we don't deal with stuff like that.
That's why he said he'll judge us.
He
will judge us.
They're trying to live an exciting life of death. You know, following the last 2 videos, you know what's crazy? You know how much different hurdles you got to go through just not to die from all of that stuff? And you would think, to your point, it'd be easy to just be like, you know what? Let me just settle on one woman. When you really think about it, she's talking about condoms, Planned Parenthoods, like that's a lot of damn work. That's a lot of work just to escape death, which we know you really don't escape. I just want to read one scripture on this right here. Read Leviticus chapter 18. Because it's talking about the most STDs in America, but really the entire American land is just destroyed, right? They're just saying out of all of the states, these are the worst. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 24.
Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 24. Defile not you yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you.
Right, so the Lord told us don't get defiled in all of these things, like you're talking about the villages and that kind of stuff, because all the nations are defiled in them, right? Watch this, read.
And the land.
And the what?
And the land is defiled.
That's what they're showing us right now in the video. The land is defiled.
Right.
Because they're not talking about individuals. They said the state is number 1.
Damn. That's heavy. That's heavy. Give me Hebrews 13. Hebrews 13. Let's bring it out.
And keep in mind, people from all over this land moved to this state.
Right. Yep. A lot of them come from Georgia. And New York.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage.
What?
Marriage is honorable in all.
And you know what's funny? I haven't heard any politician talk about marriage. I want to say Obama did. Obama try to push marriage a little bit during his policy?
I don't remember that. bro.
Same-sex
Push the
marriage.
gay marriage.
Yeah. I haven't heard a politician push marriage.
Calling right now.
That is not true.
Today, I'm calling to administer marriage. Shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
My name's Jamil. I'm calling from.
Jelly, what it do, man?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing good. What you got? What's your question or comment?
My question. I've been watching a lot of IUIC videos, and I don't know. I was just curious to know, like, what y'all believe on, if y'all think, or why Jesus isn't for everyone. You know what I mean? Because I was always raised that he was for everybody who accepts him.
Right. Okay, that's an easy question. Easy question. Give me Matthew 1:21. So when you read the Bible from front to back, the Bible is about one group of people, the Israelites. So the prophets that you read about, they were sent to the Israelites. The prophets, the individuals in the New Testament, Paul, Titus, Philemon, who else got it? Timothy. They were always sent to the nation of Israel. But a lot of people, they lost that understanding because in the New Testament, they go by Gentiles. But those Gentiles are actually Israelites. But listen good. This is the New Testament, what it says about Christ. Read that.
Matthew chapter 1 and verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son.
So this is the prophecy of Christ. She shall bring forth a son. Read.
And thou shalt call his name Jesus.
And thou shalt call his name Jesus. That's who you asked about. Read.
For he shall save his people.
Hold on now. Hold on. He shall what?
Save his people.
Jesus came to save his people. Read.
From their sin.
From their sin. That has always been the prophecy from front to back. Let's get another one. Matthew 15:24. Let's hear it from his own mouth. Did you understand that one?
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, good. Matthew 15:24. Read that.
Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent.
I am what?
I am not sent.
Read.
But unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Let's see if that changed after his death. Let's go to Acts 5:31. Did you follow with that one?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. Acts chapter 5.
Chapter 5 and verse 31. Him hath God exalted.
Him have God exalted. Talking about Christ.
With his right hand.
With his right hand.
To be a prince.
To be what?
To be a prince. And a savior.
To be a prince and a savior.
For to give repentance.
For to give repentance.
To Israel.
All nations.
To Israel.
To Israel. Let's go to Romans. Chapter 9 and verse 27. Romans 9 and 27. Real quick.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 27. Esaias also crieth concerning Israel. Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant.
A what?
A remnant.
Shall what?
Shall be saved.
So it was always about the nation of Israel, and that is who Christ came for as well.
Right.
So, did you understand that?
Yeah. I understand it. Like when you break it down like that.
Okay. Now, do you understand how to receive salvation to be in that number of being amongst the nation of Israel? Do you understand that?
When you just have to keep the laws. Right?
There you go. You got to keep the commandments and the faith of Christ. Give me that real quick. Revelation 14 and 12. Because a lot of people, they understand that, but they don't really understand that. Guess what? You actually have to do these commandments. Read that.
Revelation chapter 14 and verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints.
Here is the patience of the saints. Read.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God.
That what?
That keep the commandments of God.
Read.
And the faith of Jesus.
So a lot of times, sometimes some black Hebrew Israelites, they say you just got to keep the commandments. You ain't got to believe on Christ. Other Christians, they say you just believe on Christ. You ain't got to keep the law. But when you read the Bible, which is true, it says you got to be able to do both. That makes sense, my brother?
Right.
All right, cool. So I expect to see you on the Sabbath this week.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
All right, thank y'all.
Yes, sir. So, did we finish Hebrews 13 and 4? We're dealing with the STDs. We're dealing with the STDs all throughout America because it's rampant all over America. I don't know what it's like in the other countries, but I know that thing is big in America. It's big in the other countries too?
Yeah.
America planted it on them. That's why.
Europe and America.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
You see what the Bible says? Marriage is honorable in all. Read.
And the bed undefiled.
And the what?
And the bed undefiled.
And the bed is undefiled. What does that mean? You can do whatever you want with your wife. You can do whatever you want with your husband. Whatever position you can imagine,
From the chandelier.
you can do it. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Kansas City, Missouri. My name is Dorisa.
What's going on, Larissa? What's your question or comment?
I have a comment about Michelle Obama. You know, when Barack first got in the office, the first thing he did was legalize gay marriage.
Right.
Now, I don't know if it's true. It's allegedly that Michelle is a transformer. Dawn Rivers some time ago had exposed her as being that, and she died shortly after that.
Hey, I don't know.
So then those kids she's supposed to be their best friends' kids.
Right. I don't know. I don't speak about allegations.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, we
abortion is murder.
There you go. There you go. We can stand on that. I can stand on that all day. Thank you for calling in, sis.
Thank you. I love y'all so.
All praise to the Most High. They were supposed to do the
late.
So
anyway,
read it again.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
Read.
But whoremongers and adulterers.
You see that? Whoremongers and adulterers, what?
God will judge.
How does God judge them? HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, so on and so forth. That's why the institution of marriage is so important. That's your shield from all. I don't got to worry about none of that stuff.
Right.
I'd be like, I don't know what that. I don't know.
Right.
Don't want to know. That's always been my mindset. I got my wife, and that's it. All that other stuff going on, I ain't worrying about that.
Right.
So, but for those of you who want to live on the wild side, God got something for you. Keep rolling the dice if you want to. Got syphilis if you land on 2. Got gonorrhea, you land on 5. Got AIDS if you roll a lucky 7. Whatever you want, God got something for you. But guess what? You know the only way you can be 100% preventable? Marriage.
Right.
And guess what? God said a man ain't supposed to be alone. God said that from the jump. Get you a wife, man. Y'all stop living out here in these streets. A lot of times, these women out here, they for the streets. They for the streets. So, y'all, hey, we finna get into some prophecy. We gonna take our commercial break early because we ran a little long. Let's turn on that first commercial, number 1. We gonna hit y'all with some original royalty music like you never heard before. If you don't know about real music, original royalty is the play. IT, that means start getting the video. I don't know what's going on here. Start getting the video, IT. I'm trying to give y'all a segue, but I don't see nothing happening on the screen. Damn. Is anybody back there? Still ain't back there. All right. So we finna go to a commercial break, IT. Get the music video ready. Sometime
He that leadeth
today.
into captivity.
Where's it at? It ain't on the screen. There we go. There we go. All right. Shalom. We'll be right back. Unreal. What are they doing back there?
Yeah. You alright? Look, music sound good, so they all vibe to it. Scriptures coming out and they all slide to it. Ever seen the sun in the nighttime? Music sound good, so they all vibe to it. Bullets start hitting and they all die to it. Meddling your sins and you might die. Yeah, look. When I put on my fringes, I lost all my friends. Not trying to be different, just trying to make a difference. They hopped in the Benz while I did my father's business. I'm keeping the distance, but I'm still going the distance. I'm all in the scriptures, then they still popping prescriptions. Nah. They call it a Saturday, I call it a Sabbath day. They call it a holiday, I call it a holy day. They call it their birthday, I call it the worst day. They gon' hit the club, everybody looking thirsty. Yeah. Vibe with me, she say vibe with me. I said nah, she say why? Cause I got a wife and I'm fine, Brittany. She say, we can go and hide. I said nah, I serve the most high. She say shut up boy and come get high with me now. Vibe. They said they got that loud, we could smoke on volume. I said nah, they say well, how come? Cause you sound dumb and he comes in the volume. No matter how you try to run, he can find you. And that's real talk. But music sound good, so they all vibe to it. Scriptures coming out and they all slide to it. Ever seen the sun in the nighttime? Yeah. Music sound good, so they all vibe to it. Bullets start hitting and they all die to it. Meddling in sin and you might die. Oh yeah.
Gave up chasing hoes, gave up splitting swishes. I wanna live righteous, they wanna live wicked. She wanted my last name, I want nothing with her. She wanted my baby, I want out the picture. You live in theology, your life is a fairy tale. I live in reality, my life is a living hell. Your name must be April, where you take me for a fool. I never finished college, but I study with the Jews. The Jews show me something, they say never follow women. That's how do your calamorous, always in the cameras. You stay in the mirror like, how this make my booty look? We can't never leave, cause spiritually you hold us up. Right with me, she say right with me. I say no, she like why? Cause I got a life and I'm fine with me. Now I know, cause this mean I woke. I'm not down with you, gotta go. Is it only me? You sound like Britney now.
I'm bold, like I'm all in black. Ain't no small thing, like I'm all in caps. Cause I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm bold, like I'm all in black. Ain't no small thing, like I'm all in caps. Cause I'm with you, I'm with you.
Mine was made from wood. Hand me down, baggy pants, you thought I was sagging. Made the best of what we had, cause we ain't really have it. I learned to be a go-getter and made that a habit. My attitude's a little different, it comes from the passion. I stay in my own lane, cause there's no traffic. And I move a little different, I ain't like your average. They said I'd be dead in jail, well I did both. 10 years dead in the prison grave, I came back a Jew. African-American, made in America. Searching for my fathers, found a diamond buried in the rough. Back in society with pressure on my shoulder. Convicted felon on my jacket, best believe I still ain't folded. Vision used to be a million, now the mission is the kingdom. Yeah, I'm stumbling and falling, but I'm trying, I ain't playing.
I'm trying to bring us down low, but inside us, all that pressure brings out diamonds. You will find us in gold, where his diamonds, we never go fold. Bring it on.
How to crawl before you stand up and walk. Gotta mumble a few years before you learn. We become new creatures, coming out the dark. But that old man ain't dead, that nigga just didn't walk. Gotta chisel up that block on a daily basis. People looking at you strange with confused faces. Used to be that gang banging ass nigga crazy. Now we're reading out the Bible, thumbing through the pages. Used to put it on my set that the hood made me. Then I had to pay homage myself together. I know time is of the essence. Don't forget yourself when you mention my imperfections. Examination goes both ways. Since you checking, I've been grinding from the bottom, grinding till I reach the top. Chastisement is equal to pressure. I ain't gonna never stop. Let's go. Maintain the course. You know life is a journey, gotta make a choice. Either go against the grain or come and serve the Lord. A journey up 1,000 miles begin when you start. Gotta move like a man, but it takes some heart. Throwing shade on my name, that's the easy part. I'm walking through this flaming furnace, there's a reason for it. God is my witness, I'm just trying to get the kingdom. I know Satan's in the midst, he just departed for a season. Used to be that high head, looking for a reason. That's a thorn in my flesh, I don't think that spirit leaving. Misunderstand me, I'm humbled by the scriptures at the doorstep of my elders, cause I'm trying to get that wisdom. Running in this race, many fake when they get winded. I just catch my second breath and keep it pushing to the finish. No pressure.
Trying to bring us down low, but inside us, all that pressure brings us down. We'll find out and go where his
y'all, we going to the Lions Den Fast 40. That's what we gonna call it. We finna run a 4-2 to the finish line. We got a lot of content. Let's go to that first one. God doggone it. Where's that? All right.
IT got it.
We're getting a little bit more clarity these days as far as what the ultimate intentions are, not just of what Israel is doing in its onslaught in Gaza, but also in terms of where the United States falls in that. The U.S. administration has essentially sponsored much of what Israel has done over the last year through its diplomatic support, through its military support, intelligence support, et cetera. And now I think what we're seeing with these trips is there's far less emphasis on a negotiated end to the war. We're not talking about diplomacy anymore in the same way that we were. We're not talking about a negotiated deal.
Pause.
What we're seeing.
Y'all remember at one point it was a ceasefire every other day. What happened to that?
That talk is over.
Right. At one point, they just keep bombing them every single day. It ain't even news no more. It's just like, yep, all right. Construction's going as planned. It's like construction is going exactly as planned. Yep. Things are looking good. Yep. All right. Let's drop. You guys keep moving north. All right. And more bombs. That's what's going on over there. Go ahead. Yep.
Is far more of an attempt to impose a final settlement on the Palestinians. And I think this is being enacted on the ground given some of the most shocking and horrific reports that are coming out of the north of Gaza in terms of a permanent Israeli occupation, but one that would seek to mass displace and in some cases starve and kill the population there. And that's something that is now being seen as potentially being the path forward in terms of a permanent occupation that is going to be supported. And according to some recent reports, even outsourced to American firms, private companies that will be actually taking part in the occupation going forward.
Wow. Go ahead, Cap.
So as you see, America has their hands fully invested in this.
Right.
So the bombs, all of the what do you want to call it? Just not just the bombs, but all of the weaponry that they supply to Israel. And just what he said, listen, it's business too, because they're going to be over there supplying all of their what do you call them? The contractors, right? They're going to be supplying the contractors to be doing the work. America stands to get rich
That's what
off of war.
There you go. There you go. We don't know this. Black people don't know this, but contracting companies are getting fat right now. They getting fat. The military companies, what's the name of the one? Lockheed Martin, all these, they getting money. If you in construction and you willing to send your men over there, Oh, you getting fat money. Big government contract money. When we see the 11 billion or trillion in aid, a lot of that, we don't know this, but it's coming back to American contractors. That's why they go to war. I want to read something, though, so y'all know why this is going over there. Give me Amos 1 and 6, and we're going to read down to 7. This is why this is happening. Because guess what? We don't give a damn about no Palestinian. These are the same people that sold us into slavery during the sub-Saharan slave trade. Right. The same people that hate us today. Right. The same people that got grocery stores in your neighborhood that don't give a damn about you. So y'all over here crying and fighting for Palestine, and these are the same people that hate you. Read that.
Amos chapter 1 and verse 6. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Gaza.
For what?
For 3 transgressions of Gaza.
Read.
And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Read.
Because they carried away captive the whole captivity.
To do what?
To deliver them up to Edom.
So these damn Arabs sold us to the white man. Read.
But I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza.
Fire. What will God do?
I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza.
So y'all keep crying about the occupation. They're just invading. They just keep bombing them and bombing them. Guess what? God is doing that. That's right. And we keep telling y'all the white man is the spawn of the devil. Right. And that's who God used. God says, you know what? I got just the man to do it. Yep. He is the sword of the Lord. Every time you see mass destruction, whose hand do you see behind it? Your friendly neighborhood white man.
Right.
He got the devil on it.
And we're going to show you as we go further in the show. Read that verse again, verse 7.
But I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza, which shall devour the palaces thereof.
And now all that land is destroyed. And it keeps going on and on and on. Now, Cap brought out the reason why America is behind it ultimately is because of the financial gain that they stand to make by supporting it. Not only their own economics, but forward down the line.
Same thing they did when they took out Saddam.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
We went into what is Iraq? No, it's Iraq, right?
Yeah, I think it was Iraq.
Iraq. What was it? We thought they had weapons of mass destruction, but come to find out, it was about the damn oil.
Right.
I be damned. Just like this, they bombing over there. They said, and we sitting here like, what? And Bishop brought out something heavy. I had never heard of it. Play the video. We're going to show y'all why they bombing the hell out of Gaza.
I know what you're going. Yeah. Yep.
Come on, y'all. Come on.
Yep.
Supports Israel unconditionally. Western governments support Israel because of humanity. Also because of the Ben Gurion Canal Project.
Pause. Israel. The Ben Gurion Canal Project. This is why America is invested in Israel and supporting them against Gaza. Read a book. Press play.
Initiative to construct a new canal aimed to boost their economy. It's expected to generate approximately annual revenue of $6 billion.
Pause. $6 billion through this canal. Go ahead.
The canal offers Western governments a superior alternative to the Suez Canal, which will solidify their control over the world's most crucial shipping route. To construct the canal, Israel must reroute it to avoid Gaza, preventing potential economic growth in the Palestinian territory. The Gaza Strip is seen as problematic for the canal project, so Israel wants to take over Gaza in the name of self-defense and use the land for their canal project. And the cheapest way to build this canal is by using nuclear explosives.
Pause! The cheapest way is by using nuclear explosives.
Bomb them!
You may wonder why they keep bombing this place.
Right.
They clearing it out for the canal. Wake up, Negro, wake up! Things are bigger than what you imagine. Go ahead. So, that's what's really going on over there in Israel. Outside of God is giving you the what's the word I'm looking for? What's going on? God is giving you the spiritual reasons, and this is what He put in His heart to make these things come to pass. So the Most High is a mastermind. He is a mastermind. So that's why this is going on over there, and that's why it's getting bombed. Go ahead, Cap.
So we touched on this last class how a lot of black churches, because you said you grew up and this was the case. Yep. And when I was in the Christian church, you know, pray for Israel, right? And the allegiance that they have. And John Hagee making, you know, being like one of those pastors that leads that charge. I want you to play this next video, all right? Because make no mistake, both of these nations are in our land. Okay, they're in our land fighting, and we've brought this out numerous times. We can touch on it again, but I want to show you because the Israelis always playing the victim role, right? All right, play that video. Gosh, nobody. Did y'all download it? Did you need to download it?
Won't you bring out the truth, Cap?
Oh man, it's the one. Come on, man. It's the one. It's the one about the hospital. They left the hospital in ruins. That don't even look like the right one, man. What are you doing?
Come on,
Come on,
y'all
man.
ruining moments today. Hey, anyway, how was your week again?
Israeli war crimes on the Palestinians, man. Come on, Al Jazeera. Article number 6. We got them numbered. Come on.
After 5.
That's what they asked for.
And before 7.
We did it the way you asked.
You're right. They did ask for the numbers. Oh, look at that. Wow. We're going to do it the way we used to do it. We just going to throw them in there.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you going to read this or what, man? Come on. Go back. The reader fell asleep.
Yeah. He over there texting his wife.
This is what's left of Kamal Adwan Hospital in North Gaza. After Israeli forces withdrew following a 2-day raid on the besieged facility. We were all surrounded from all sides. There was shooting from all directions with bombs and mortars, and they evacuated all those who were sheltering here so that everyone leaves. Both men and women. Israeli tanks fired on the hospital before soldiers stormed the wards and detained staff and patients. Everyone is in a state of terror. All the medical staff were taken out, searched, and then taken into detention. It was very humiliating for our men, since they took them out without clothes and nothing to cover with.
Stop. Hold on. Go back just a little bit. We're going to play the rest of it. But I want to be able to read it. Go up a little bit. Go forward a little bit now. Go forward. Clothed. All right, just play it. Okay, yeah, there it is.
And nothing to cover.
You just had it.
The attack killed this.
Hold on. So they let them out naked.
Yep.
That's the point.
Yep.
The Israeli soldiers led them out naked.
Right.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. We hit precepts in a minute.
The attacks killed the son of Dr. Hussam Abu Safaya, the director. His son Ibrahim was one of the thousands of Palestinians who had sheltered inside. The Israelis shelled the courtyard. 30 minutes later, bulldozers destroyed everything.
Stop. Do you see that? If that's not some calculated stuff right there.
They knew what they was doing. You don't even think a bulldozer is a war weapon. It's like, I thought y'all, is this a war construction site? Yeah. I'm confused.
Why he wears his U.S. polo shirt.
They bombed him and then covered everything up. But you know what? Because listen, Netanyahu will tell you that they don't hit the hospitals and the civilian sites. And this is showing you that they exactly bomb in hospitals and civilian sites. Go ahead. Come on, man. Leave it up there. Y'all have a hard time finding it. Just leave it up there. Quit switching.
Bulldozers destroyed everything.
Come on, IT. Thank you.
Including the tents housing. The WHO says only 3 doctors are left to care for the nearly 200 patients. Attacks on hospitals and patients are war crimes under international law.
Stop. You see that? Attacks on hospitals and patients are war crimes under international law. But they're always crying about they're the victim.
Right.
Go ahead.
The UN condemned the raid, calling it medicide, the systematic targeting of health infrastructure and medical staff. Medicide.
So they when you brought out, that's why it was perfect that you brought that out about the Ben Gurion canal, because they're trying to eliminate, they're trying to exterminate the Palestinians from that area.
Did it quote in that? I zoned out for a second. Did it quote that that's a war crime?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good.
That's it. That's it.
Because you ain't supposed to bomb hospitals, schools, certain things.
Right.
They don't give a damn.
Bombed them, went in there,
right,
and gathered the people and bought them out, led the men out naked.
Hey, give me 2 Thessalonians 1:6. This is what we was talking about this yesterday at camp. This is how you know who's the wicked on the earth. This man is the devil himself. A lot of y'all don't want to believe it, but look, it's evident. If you can't see, if your eyes can't see, open your eyes and look and see what's going on. Read that.
2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing.
No. I won't reveal the man of sin.
Oh, yes, sir.
2
and 3.
Yep.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. And that man of sin.
That what?
That man of sin.
Now ask yourself, who is pushing abortion? Who is bombing people all over the place? Who is apologizing for all the genocide they've been doing for over 400-500 years? Who is the man? It's the white man. Read it again.
Let no man deceive you by any means. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. And that man of sin be revealed. The son of perdition.
The what?
The son of perdition.
Keep reading.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
Because America, this white man, everything that he does is opposite of what God stands for. Read.
Or that is worship.
Read.
So that he as God.
Who puts himself up as God? Esau. Read.
Sitteth in the temple of God. Showing himself.
Showing himself. Imagery, media, movies, music. Read.
That he is God.
That he is God.
White.
Who does that? Your so-called white man. God calls him Esau, the man of perdition, the son of the devil. Lucifer. That's him. That is him. So, from there, what we had next?
Go to the next video. I think this is you, Cap.
Yep. Let me see here.
All
right, we hit Al Jazeera.
Yeah.
Let's go Saudi Arabia. No. Yeah, is this CNN? This 6B?
Yeah.
Good. Read that real quick. Play the video, Play the video. So.
Israel.
Is that it? Yep. Play that.
Has carried out a major and highly anticipated series of airstrikes against Iran in retaliation for Iran's attack on Israel at the start of the month.
Seeing the missiles being shot at each other in the sky. This is what the prophet
This is
described.
video from Tehran, and it shows missiles being intercepted by anti-aircraft fire early this morning. The Iranian army says that 2 of its soldiers were killed in the attacks. The Israeli military said it hit, quote, precise military targets and did not include energy infrastructure. It also said that the strikes against Iran are over.
All right, take that off.
We conducted.
So Israel is now bombing Iran. Interesting. Play the next video. Titled 6C.
All right, guys, I just received some intelligence that the Iranians already have people inside the USA and they have come through the U.S. southern border. This intelligence comes from a couple of different open source intelligence outlets. They are all confirming the same thing. You'll see a little bit of this if you follow OSINT on different Telegram channels or different parts of social media. We do have some physical contacts inside of the OSINT community. These contacts are all warning us of the same thing, that if we allow, let me say that again, if we allow Israel to...
Pause. This is also letting you know this is the man that runs the earth. Everybody else understands that except America. Right. They said if you allow, give me that in Revelation real quick where it says everybody, it's Revelation 17, I think it is. Let me see. They all give their power unto the beast. That's the one that I want. They all give their power unto the beast. Verse 4. Yep.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple.
No, not 17. 13 and 4. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
13 and 4. That's on me. 13 and 4. This is showing you. Because notice he said, if America allows. You might say, well, America ain't Israel. What the hell they got to do? You can't control another nation. Wrong. Wrong again. Read that.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 4. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast.
What did they do?
And they worshiped the beast.
The whole world worships America. Everybody bows down to America. They give their power to America. How? World Trade Center in America. International Monetary Fund in America. The petrodollar is backed by what? American dollar. Right. Everything goes through America. Religion goes through America. Right. Your media goes through America. Your clothing goes through America. Right. Your food goes to America. I saw a video one in Brazil. They send their food to New York. Then they sell it back to them in their land. Everything flows through America. Read.
And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast?
They say, who is like the beast? Read.
Who is able to make war with him?
And who is able to make war with this man? That's why they said, if America allows. Because nobody moves nothing on the chest until America gives the okay.
Right.
Ain't nobody moving without Debo. Debo give you the okay before you move anything.
Right.
Because guess where you're going to get that weapon from? America. Right. And there's going to be consequences and repercussions if they don't do it how America tell them to. What are those consequences and repercussions? Tariffs. International trade violations and stipulations when you don't do what America says. Ask Russia. We saw it last year. Russia didn't do what they told them. Tariffs. We not trading with y'all no more. Shut down immediately. So y'all can't fool us. We know who Mystery Babylon is. It is America. Go ahead, press play.
Strike Iran the way that it wants to, the way that it says it's going to. Not just these little strikes. I'm talking something huge. Then Iran will activate the people that they have inside the USA.
Pause.
And no place.
Go back. I got to hear that again, y'all.
Somebody here right
Make sure y'all paying attention. For you, those of you that's worrying about your political election and who gonna be the president and who, he's the only hope we got. Iran say we gonna take matters into our own hand. I'll show you hope. Allah Akbar! Press play.
It says it's going to. Not just these little strikes. I'm talking something huge.
Right.
Then Iran will activate the people that they have inside the USA, and no place inside the USA in particular will be safe.
So, y'all see that? Y'all see that? He said no place inside America will be safe.
Right.
Give me Jeremiah 51 and 14.
Bring it out.
Bring it
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 14. Excuse me.
Yeah, hold on. Rodney Thompson, why is he shouting? Why am I shouting? Because bombs is coming to America, Rodney. Death is coming to America. I'm trying to wake you up. Maybe you want me to talk silent like your Christian pastor and allow our women to be holed out.
Right.
You want me to allow you to keep giving tithes on Sunday. You want me to allow you to keep worshiping white Jesus.
Right.
Maybe you want me to talk smooth, calm words. Meanwhile, our people are being in the midst of captivity and don't even know what the hell's going on.
Right.
You want me to allow you to keep celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving? I want you to put on a cowboy's outfit and go trick-or-treating this week? I don't know about you, Rodney Thompson, but our people need to wake the hell up.
Right.
God says, cry aloud and spare not. You should be up here shouting.
Bring it out.
Rodney's voting for Kamala Harris.
What the hell?
Kamala.
What the hell is wrong with the black man today? We just showed you that what's about to go down. And you
know what the problem is.
Oh, he talking about why you shouting.
You know what the problem is? Rodney's not excited because he doesn't know what this is bringing about.
Right.
He doesn't know the changes that this is bringing about because he's comfortable here in America.
Read the verse.
Jeremiah.
And we're going to show him what a real shout going to sound like. Read that.
Chapter 51 and verse 14. The Lord of hosts has sworn by himself.
The Lord, you can't swear by nothing greater than the Most High God. He said, I swear by myself.
He said, I put my mama name on it. Read.
Saying, surely I will fill thee with men.
God says you can put it on my mama. I'm going to fill America with men. Read.
As with caterpillars.
As with caterpillars. Read.
And they shall lift up a shout.
Hold on. They going to what?
They shall lift up a shout.
No, they going to talk quietly.
They shall lift up a shout against thee.
Read. They shall lift up a shout against thee.
Is Rodney gonna tell them not to shout? Or is he gonna run when he see them get ready to pull that strap?
Right, there you go. What is this talking about? This is talking about sleeper cells that's in America that's coming to what? Bomb America all day. It's gonna be chaos all over the place.
Right.
People thought 9/11 was something. 9/11 ain't got nothing for what's coming to this land. Understand that. And guess what? Because the same video y'all gonna try to get me with, guess what? It ain't gonna be the Israelites that's doing it. Just
right.
We are peaceful people.
Right.
I want America to keep going. Psych. But it ain't gonna be us. I don't know. I don't deal with pyrotechnics and bombs, all that. I ain't got time for it.
Right.
But guess what? That Iranian man who you killed, his father, in all his land, he been studying.
Yep.
He been putting together pipe bombs and everything else. He ready to go.
In the name of Allah.
In the name of Allah, they gonna do it. Now, give me that in Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 7.
Terrible soundbite.
Oh man,
take that one off the list.
Let's go. Come on.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly? That shall bite thee and awake. That shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them.
Thou shalt be for booties unto them. That is what's coming to America. The sleeper cells will be activated. Why? Because they've been drawn into war by Israel. Let's get that. Give me that Jeremiah 49, I think it is. 49 and 20, correct?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Why are the sleeper cells being activated? We just read about it. They said if you allow Israel to bomb Iran, things is going to pop off.
Right.
Let's see if that's in the Bible.
Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord.
Hear the counsel of the Lord. The Most High already decided how this thing was going to go down. Read.
That he had taken against Edom.
That he had what?
Taken against Edom.
What nations are we talking about? European nations. Because those over here in America and those over there in Israel, those the same people.
Right.
They all come from all Poland, Dutch, France, Spain, they all Edomites. Read.
And his purposes, that he has purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock.
Surely the what?
The least of the flock.
Surely the least of the flock. Who's the least? Israel. Israel is a small nation over there in the Middle East.
Right.
Read.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Shall what?
Shall draw them out.
America is being drawn into war in the Middle East.
There you go.
Dealing with who?
Yep.
Dealing with Israel.
Right.
We just showed you that. Because they want their hand on that canal.
Yep.
The Most High, that pride and that covetous spirit, they think they're going to do the same thing they did with the Panama Canal. They're like, yeah, we've been there, done that before. Nah, this God's land, homie. This is what the Most High set up. He said it won't come to pass. They're going to get drawn out. And when they get drawn out, they're going to be destroyed. Understand that. You got something, Cap?
Do we have that article that says that?
The drawn out?
Yeah.
They should have it from yesterday because he sent it to him yesterday.
Yeah. Pull that out. Pull that up because that goes right into that scripture perfectly.
Hey, Cap, while they get that, can I pull a script real
quick? You better pull it out.
Yes, sir.
Dang.
Get that. That's not it. Come on, we bought it out yesterday. Hey, Officer Yaziel, can you send it to him again?
Check the broadcast group, y'all. Check the broadcast group.
Yeah, we bought it out in the meeting yesterday. Come on.
Job chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty.
Right, so the crafty is Esau here. So they crafty counsel is that we're going to build the Ben Gurion Canal. We're going to make billions of dollars off the blood of the people. Read on.
so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
But God said their hand ain't going to perform their enterprise. Something's going to prevent it. Read on.
He taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
He's going to take the Edomites in their own craftiness and do what?
And the counsel of the froward is carried headlong.
And their counsel will be carried headlong. They're going to bring their own self into a war that they can't win with Christ, the black Messiah.
Bring it out. I see you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The young man going to prophesy. Y'all got it?
It says Putin sounds the alarm. That's the article. It's the last one. It's just been sent there. It's the last one. Bring it up.
Oh gosh. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Oh. I said, oh.
LIONZ is my favorite radio show.
That's a good soundbite. I like that soundbite. Y'all funny, man.
Putin sounds the alarm. Middle East on the brink of full-scale war. In a jaw-dropping Russian revelation, Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned the world that the Middle East is on the brink of full-scale war. Addressing the BRICS summit in Kazan alongside Chinese President Xi Jinping, Putin painted a terrifying picture of a region spiraling into chaos. The fighting that began in Gaza has now spread to Lebanon, Putin declared, adding that the confrontation between Israel and Iran has reached dangerous new heights.
We at the brink, y'all. It ain't never got this close before. Read.
Putin's alarming statement follows the rapid escalation of violence over the past year, with what started as a conflict between Israel and Gaza now threatening to engulf Lebanon and beyond. This is a chain reaction that could plunge the entire Middle East into all-out war, Putin warned, his words sending shockwaves throughout the international community. With Iran and Israel trading blows and Lebanon now dragged into the conflict, the situation has become a tinderbox ready to explode. The world's most volatile
Scroll down, IT.
region is standing. I can't see it. My bad.
Standing on the edge.
Standing on the edge with the potential for a catastrophic escalation that could draw in global power and reshape the geopolitical landscape.
So this thing is what's going to draw all the players into the field. A lot of y'all don't understand what's going on. Y'all thought something was going on with Russia and Ukraine. No.
Right.
Now it's going down where it needs to go down at. Right. War is about to take off, and y'all worrying about if people screaming or not. Y'all worrying about if you can get an abortion pill or not.
Talking too loud.
Wow. Man, unbelievable.
Lord have mercy.
Go ahead. You got a precept? Bring it up.
Yeah, I thought you was going to read it. Go to Joel chapter 2.
Yeah, I was going there, but you got it.
Joel chapter 2. Because it said he's going to draw them out. Joel chapter 2. It ain't just going to be America. It's going to be Russia. Right. It's going to be China. Right. Hell, Russia got North Korea troops in Russia now joining the battle with Ukraine.
Right.
Joel chapter 3, verse 2.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 2. I will also gather all nations.
No, some nations.
All nations.
All the nations that have oppressed us, the Lord is mustering the battle. Read.
And will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
The valley of decision, the valley of Armageddon. Read.
And I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
And parted my lands. The Lord said he's bringing them down.
Right.
It's no mistake that all of a sudden, remember, this started with, what was it? Ukraine, Russia.
Yep.
All of a sudden, a year ago, now you got Iran and the Israelis.
Right.
Now North Korea's involved. China's getting involved.
Right. Yep.
Everybody's getting involved in this thing.
Everybody better go get your boys. Get your squad. It's about to go down. Right. We running full court press. The Lord ain't playing no games. Give me Isaiah 13 and 4. We finna bring it out. Where the music at, IT? Where the music at? Come on. We going through some prophecy today.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 4. The noise of a multitude.
The what?
The noise of a multitude.
The noise, black man. It's going to be noise. Read.
In the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations.
Of the what?
The kingdoms of nations.
All nations is going to be gathered together at this war. Read.
Gathered together The Lord of hosts mustereth.
Hold on. What happened?
The Lord of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle.
The Lord of hosts is putting this thing together.
That's right.
He's the force and the spirit behind what's going on.
Right.
But you got to ask yourself, why? Why is this going on? Because the people in the land calling themselves the Jews are not the Jews.
Right.
That's what y'all don't understand. Those are not the people. And because of that, because they laid claim to the land that's not theirs, the Most High is now standing up in these last days. A lot of y'all thought the Most High put the black man down. Right. Y'all thought God hate the black people.
Right.
He like, man, they put us into slavery. He don't care about black people. Guess what? He did all that so he can show his glory in the last days. Give me Isaiah 14. Give me Isaiah 34 first. I want the controversy in the land.
Bring it out.
I want the controversy in the land.
Bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy.
For the what?
For the controversy of Zion.
For the controversy of Zion. What's the controversy? Does the land become to the so-called Jewish man, or does it belong to the Palestinian man? Or, the underdog, the black man's land?
Right.
We gonna find out in the last days. Read it again.
For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
For the controversy of Zion. Why? Because they have parted the Lord's land. This is not their land. What I want? Give me that in Ezekiel. Ezekiel 36.
Yep.
I want parted the land. Why is there a controversy? Because in 1947, a group of people was put in the land that ain't supposed to be there. Right. There's a bastard dwelling in the land of Israel today.
A bastard.
Thus saith the Lord.
Dwelling in Ashdod.
Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen.
Of the what?
Of the heathen.
Read.
And against all Idumea.
And against all Idumea. Read.
Which have appointed my land.
Which have what?
Appointed my land into their possession.
You see that? God says, because you appointed my land in your possession, you got to be dealt with. And that's what we're going to see in these last days. America and Israel is going to be burnt up. Give me Revelation 17, how all of them going to turn on America in the last days. Remember, it's at a geopolitical landscape that's never been seen before. It said all the global powers is going to be joined together at this war. We just read about it in Joel, but we're going to give you what's going to happen to the land of the free. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16. And the 10 horns.
And the what?
And the 10 horns.
Read.
Which thou sawest upon the beast. These shall hate the whore.
These shall what?
Hate the whore.
What nation on the earth is hated more than America? We just sat there and watched the video. Iran is sitting there telling you, hey, look, we got people over there right now. I'm just letting you know.
Yep.
If you step, we gonna step.
Yep.
Straight like that.
Yep.
Read it again.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. These shall hate the whore.
These shall hate the whore. Read.
And shall make her desolate and naked.
They shall make America desolate and naked. Read.
And shall eat her flesh.
Hold on. What are they going to do?
And shall eat her flesh. And burn her with fire.
And do what?
Fire. With fire.
And burn America with fire. Give me that in Isaiah 34 about the land being with pitch and brimstone. A lot of y'all don't understand this place. America is going to be burnt up. And a lot of y'all going to be sad. But guess what? We're going to keep prophesying. We got to prophesy. If not, it ain't going to happen.
Right.
Your pastors ain't going to teach you this, but we going to teach it to you. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 9. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pit.
The streams thereof shall be turned to pitch. Read.
And the dust thereof into brimstone.
Read.
And the land thereof shall become burning pit.
Read.
It shall not be quenched night nor day.
America, this fire ain't going to be quenched night nor day. Read.
The smoke thereof shall go up forever.
Forever. This place is going to be a eternal dump. You ever seen a landfill? You ever been to New York, what they call it, Ellis Island, where they got all the trash at? That's what America gonna look like.
Yeah.
Read.
From generation to generation.
Hold on, from what?
From generation to generation.
God said this thing gonna be like this from generation to generation. So, hey, Israel, that's our time. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out to the IT. Y'all recovered yourselves. We appreciate you. Who we got back there? Officer Abe, Officer Anathia. Who else back there, y'all?
Yuri.
Officer Yuri. Officer Ben Yuri Benz.
Officer Duell.
Officer Duell. Shout out to Officer Mike here, Officer Gadiel, Officer Gehaziel, Soldier Eleazar. We ain't even get to the Northern Kingdom minute. Officer Gideon, Captain Kimuel. Shout out to the security. Shout out to the bishops, deacons, captains. We appreciate you. And most importantly, shout out to you, the viewers. Tune in next week, 7 p.m. Shalom.
Shalom.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And finally,